Tommy Vercetti, the Vice City kingpin. Tonight we explore the true story that inspired one of the most popular video games of all time, Grand Theft Auto, Vice City.
We walk into the bank, we wave the gun around, and leave very rich men.
If you were the victim of crime in the 80s, there was a 37% chance Tommy had something to do with it.
This is a raid!
He had his thumb in every pie. If it was illegal and making money, he was doing it. And he was the one in charge of everyone else who was doing it.
But where did it all begin? How did a low-level Liberty City thug rise to such prominence? Alderney State Correctional Facility, 1986. For 15 years, Tommy has called this maximum security prison home. But today, his debt to society has been paid in full.
Vice City is 24-karat gold these days. The Colombians, the Mexicans, hell, even those Cuban refugees are cutting themselves a piece of some nice action.
Tommy is dispatched to Vice City by his former employer, mob don Sonny Forelli.
Hey guys, it's Ken Rosenberg here. Hey, great, hey. Well, I'm gonna drive you guys to the beach, okay?
Tommy and his goons are met by Ken Rosenberg. He's to take the group to the Viceport docks for an arranged purchase of some merchandise.
The beaches, the ladies, the beautiful coastal atmosphere. Tommy didn't care about none of that. He was there for one reason: money. And Vice City was just waiting to give it to him.
Tommy and his goons brought 2 briefcases filled with lightly used 10s and 20s, their goal being to secure a large quantity of cocaine.
All right, here's the deal. They want a straight exchange on open ground. The deal was going great until they were set up by some unsavory fellows.
The 100% pure grade A Colombian, my friend.
Tommy and the Lance brothers were ambushed by a group of well-organized, well-armed men. Vercetti was lucky to escape with his life, but the money and the cocaine were lost. Just what Vice City needed: more crime. The dock ambush was a disaster.
This is a disaster. We are so screwed, man. These gorillas, listen to me, are gonna come down here and rip my head off.
Shut up, sit down, relax. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. You're gonna find out who took our cocaine. And then we're gonna kill them.
Rosenberg revealed the identity of the man who helped set up the deal with the Vance brothers, a retired colonel from Central America named Juan Cortez.
Now listen, he's holding his party out in the bay on his expensive yacht, and all of Vice City's big players are gonna be there, okay?
Cortez held frequent 80s-style cocaine and ladies' parties on his yacht. Everyone who was anyone was there. It was at one such party that Tommy would be introduced to this man. Ricardo Diaz, Vice City's largest and most feared drug lord.
Colonel! Your party's as ever a triumph.
Diaz's smuggling operation has hit a problem. He needed a faster boat. Tommy was just the man to get it for him.
Ricardo was notoriously short-tempered and prone to violence.
He was a mad dog who always got what he wanted.
And Tommy, I want that boat!
Tommy saw Diaz as a means to an end. He needed money, power, influence. Diaz offered all of these things. If Tommy completed this job, he'd be a made man in Vice City.
It was just a regular day. Nothing out of the ordinary. And the guy showed up and went full Rambo on the entire dock. If you were a bad guy with a gun, Tommy took you out. I've never seen anything like it.
The boat job put Tommy on the map.
It was the stuff of criminal legends.
Up until that moment, Tommy was just your run-of-the-mill, two-star wanted level Vice City thug.
What have we got, sir?
The boat job lifted Tommy's reputation amongst the criminals of Vice City to new levels.
They're badasses. Baddest. What else have you got?
His name was everywhere, on everyone's lips. He was like a celebrity, like the Michael Jordan of violent crime.
Yo, Tommy, it's Lance.
It was at this time Tommy was approached by Lance Vance. Lance's brother had been killed in the ambush on the docks, so he too was out for vengeance. Lance had discovered the culprit behind the ambush had been Ricardo Diaz. Tommy had been working for the very man he was chasing.
With a common enemy, the two men thought it best to get their vengeance together.
I got us some cannons in the trunk.
Holy shit, where'd you get all this stuff?
Been saving for a rainy day. You like?
Yeah, I like.
So in the middle of the night, they stormed Ricardo Diaz's mansion and waged war for control of Vice City. There was like 150 guys in that mansion.
The vengeance the two men so desperately sought was within reach.
Outnumbered and outgunned.
We must have had 150 men in the house. It was just the two of them, so we thought we were safe. But Tommy could not be stopped.
Look what you done to it!
This is for my brother.
I trusted you, Tommy.
Say goodnight, Mr. Diaz.
When the dust from the mayhem had settled, there stood only Tommy, to reign as the undisputed kingpin of Vice City. Tommy didn't wear the crown lightly, and he didn't waste any time. He immediately inserted himself into every criminal activity the city had to offer.
Crime waves struck the city like you wouldn't believe.
Tommy was doing everything. I mean, he was stealing cars every day.
Every day, took a fire engine and drove it down the beach and, like, laughed out the window like a crazy person.
RPGs.
Chainsaw massacres.
Forget about it.
Broke into the military base and took a tank. You know, just really crazy stuff, man.
We have here over 5,000 pounds of cocaine.
Cocaine. Crime was out of control. Bada bing.
With Vice City firmly in his grasp, Tommy turned his attentions to Sonny Forelli, the mob don from Liberty City, who was waiting for his slice of the Vice City pie.
Guys, we gotta make this final. We gotta leave no doubt that this is my operation. Mine!
Tommy! Why? No big hugs for your old buddy?
Sonny Forelli knew Tommy too well. Vice City would never be Sonny so long as Tommy was around. So he coerced Lance Vance to betray Tommy and replace him as kingpin.
Sorry, Tommy. This is Vice City. This is business.
Cornered, Tommy had only one option.
We're gonna be getting any more heat from up north either. Because there ain't no up north anymore. It's all down south now.
Wait, does that mean what I think it means? Tommy, baby!
What do you think it means?
That we're in charge. I mean that you're in charge. Oh, Tommy!
Tommy still reigns atop the Vice City underworld. Uncontested, unmatched. He's living his best life. Some say the legend Tommy Vercetti is nothing more than an exaggeration. Perhaps. But one thing is certain. Vice City in the 80s was a crazy place.
Nobody brings it home like Joe Vincent. Nobody.